This is Ryan.
This is Zoe.
This is Trent. And this is
Soul
Soul
Blast
Blast Pops.
Hey everybody, and welcome to Soul Blast Pops. Now we're in a part of the collection that you guys don't see too much. We're gonna go over it real quick. Gonna possibly do a room tour of our new area, but we got some stuff to do. So let me turn this around and kind of show you what we got going on. Alright, so this is what we got going on. This is part of the collection that you guys don't get to see that often. But this is the Demon Slayer. This is all Heather's Demon Slayer, her My Hero, down to her Pokemon and Stitch. Now she's actually gotten rid of some stuff just to have room for all of this. So we decided that, well, I decided today, I got to work early, we are going to exchange this little shelf for that bookshelf right there. Now, this is what we use. This is Room Essentials. We get this from Target. It is $40. I prefer this one over the Walmart one, which is $35. It's just overall, I feel a lot better quality for only $5. If I'm not mistaken, this one right here is part of the Target one, so it should line up really nicely. So we are going to unbox this and swap that out, and I will let her take care of and do everything. But if you haven't seen in our last video, depending on when this goes out, but that is her latest Bakugo figure that we got. And then we also got Bakugo and Deku, along with a good portion of these My Hero stuff from Pop House. Thank you so much, my friend. So there we go. We're going to cut off and we're going to get to building this shelf right here. So all right, here we go. We do have the new shelf built right here. It is the same as the one right here. So all we got left, as you'll see, primarily right down here, and then on the outside where these screws are, these are the little tabs that cover it up. I do prefer these shelves a lot better compared to the Walmart ones. They're a little more, just a little sturdy. I made a boo-boo with putting the nails in the back. I got two of them actually, but that's the only downside to a lot of these is these back pieces. I try normally just to put a couple on the corners, but a little bit of nail issues. I got one sticking out there. But overall, I just put a little bit of black tape on it. You're not going to see it. The main plan is when we get these all lined up, there'll be shelf after shelf. Or we'll put some kind of sign or stickers up there. So, but there we go. Now to roughly put up the shelves and get all these out of the way so I can put the little shelf in my office. So we'll be right back. All right, and here we go. She has put up her bookshelf for now, so I keep getting yelled at for touching it, so I gotta let it go. All right, and here we make our way into the office / my collection room. All the stuff on the floor you're gonna see right now is all stuff for Whatnot that we have shows kind of scheduled for. We're gonna try and do a Monday through Friday show. Couple of days will be cards. The other part of the day will be just Funkos. So kind of got some stuff rearranged. There's our Venom. Just a quick view of that. Kind of our miscellaneous Dragon Ball, some of our slabs, Venom, Power Rangers. Then we have our Carnage shelf. And to our Cap kind of area. And then right when you walk in, you have more for sale items. We have our Tiger sign. Was gonna put a shelf there but just no room. Then we have our turtle shelf. Still some stuff not quite put away. Then we have our miscellaneous shelves right here. So we got our Freddy's, our Ed Icons, our Big Feet, our awesome Marty McFly, our Demon Slayer. That's going to be our Ranger shelf. We have our Halo shelf. Then we have our Thrill Joys down there. This section is all Dragon Ball. And then once all of the whatnot stuff goes, we will have stuff on the side of here as well. And then the closet that has more stuff. We got our Fugglers, some stuff we've picked up recently. Let's see. Then we have this shelf right here, which is kind of our miscellaneous Marvel, and all this stuff on top is going to go, and we're going to put that other shelf on top of this. So we'll have dual shelves. If I don't like how sturdy it is, I'll probably take the shelf and put it right where these posters are right here. So we'll be right back. Alright, and here is a rough doing as of now of just adding that second shelf up real quick. Got my Verner's little display for here in Michigan, so might end up putting my Verner's along with some of my Tony the Tigers, to be honest. I might end up moving those together somewhere, but alright, let's turn off the lights and see what it looks like. Alright, and here we go. We got our lights. We got our turtles over here. But yeah, definitely like the way the room's coming along. It's still always constantly a work in progress. Biggest thing is just finding a spot for all of the... Oh, so I'm going to move that over here. There we go. Just finding a spot for all of the collection and all this whatnot stuff. But get the card show ready. But yeah, overall having fun. Need to get more lights in here. Alright, so there we go. There's a quick little room tour. One thing I will mention, so if I can get it to... It's a little bit easier over here. In my collection, it's a little bit easier to say. So this is the same Walmart, or same Target bookshelf. Now, the only difference is going to be what you can fit. So if you do the Target, if they're in protectors, you can go 4 facing front and then 1 sideways. Once you get to, you can't do 5 facing forward unless they're out of protectors. Then you can get them to squeeze in. But with these Walmart ones, as you can see, you can get 5 facing. So that's kind of, I mean, the only perk or nice thing about the Walmart ones is you can get 5 facing forward if you want to fill them all the way up like we do. But overall quality, I still do think that these Target ones are a little bit nicer. But so there's the Target on the left. It is sitting on an extra stand, but then we do have 2 Walmarts right here. But overall, you're paying a $5 difference between them. So it's completely up to you. Target, you're going to get this flat black, where Walmart, I've been noticing you get more of a black stain kind of look. And that's about it. But once again, we're here just to give you our points, our tricks to it. So whatever you decide to do, it's your collection. You guys have fun with it. I know a lot of people use the Billy bookcases from IKEA. There's just not one close enough. You're talking about a 2.5 hour drive to one. And if it came down to it, maybe if we got a bigger space, because this is one thing that with these, the more you move them, the weaker they get, and you have to reinforce them. So with that, take that as you will. But I think I've only ever lost one of them out of the few moves we've done the last couple of years. So there you go. I hope you guys have a great one. Give us your hints and tricks when it comes to displaying your collections, when it comes to what shells you use. I really do like the look of the black shells. I am tempted, if we do upgrade in the future, I almost might want to go with the natural wood look, just because I do prefer that look when it comes to stuff and style. But I'm not quite sure how they would look with the pops. I know with having a lot of venom and dark type pops, not sure exactly how that would look with the natural wood. So maybe one day we'll pick one up, a small one, and go from there. But until then, I hope you guys have a great one. And until next time, So Blessed Pops out.
Like